Hello YouTube, today we're going to look at MacroDroid's autoclick features for root and no root. First of all, we're going to click MacroDroid settings, which is in the bottom right corner. We're going to make sure these two are ticked, enable root features and experimental features. Normally I'm not rooted today either, but I've got root features enabled, just so that I can show you. So if you're not rooted, you don't need this ticked, and I'll show you the no root mechanism in a minute. So press MacroDroid's home button. Now press the add macro button. Give your macro a name. I'm just going to put auto clicker. Give it a trigger, so press the plus button that's on the red, and any trigger out of this list, as you know. I'm just going to put floating button for now. I'm going to press OK. You can customize that, of course. Press the plus button that's on the blue, and we'll search for the root mechanism, which is touch. And then you'll need the screen's coordinates to get MacroDroid to click here. Usually they're supported by variables, but it's turned off for now because I'm not rooted. So I'm going to press cancel. The no root mechanism is UI, and then it's UI interaction. If you long click any trigger, action or constraint, it will give you this pop-up. Of course, each of the text in the pop-up is going to be different depending on what you've long clicked, but here it gives you information about the respective trigger, action or constraint. In this case, I've long clicked the UI interaction action, so it's given me this dialog here. One thing to note is that it's only compatible with Android 7 and above, so if you've not got Android 7, it's unfortunately not going to work. However, you can check for operating system updates, usually found in your system settings, and then about, which is normally at the bottom of the settings panel, and then software updates. Otherwise, you could flash a custom ROM. Lineage is a good example. It's compatible with the most devices. However, there are other ROMs available for devices that aren't supported. Anyway, let's continue. We're going to press the OK button, and we're going to click where it says UI interaction. It's a series of options here. It says click, long click, copy, cut, paste, clear selection or gesture. For now we're going to do click, so make sure the radio button says click and press OK. I'm going to set it to identify an app and press OK again. It's taken me to the home screen and displayed me a notification. We're going to navigate to the app in which we wish to click. In my case, I'm going to interact with F-droid, which is a store for open source apps. They're normally the best apps. They usually don't have that many permissions and most often don't contain any adverts, and are often lighter on the operating system. So that's fdroid.org. So I've opened that app. Now we're going to click, we're going to slide down the notification area and click on the notification that says identify UI control. Now MacroDroid is waiting for me to click the button that I want it to click in the future. So I'm going to click where it says updates at the bottom, and MacroDroid has now taken me back into its app. It's collected the information that the button possesses. So the update button has the text that says updates and some coordinates which MacroDroid's identified. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this macro. You can either, and this is a new feature, so watch carefully, press the three dots in the top right corner and click Save Changes, or there was a little plus button in the bottom right corner if it's a new macro. In any case, I'm just going to use a recent app key to navigate back into F-droid. Press any other tab that's not the updates tab just so we can test it. And since we've got the floating button, press the floating button and it has indeed clicked updates. So I press this button in the middle, which MacroDroid's displayed. I'll show you again. So I've just clicked categories. Let's press the floating button and it's worked. Now what we can do is change it so it goes to click and then identify an app and press the recent key to get back into F-droid. I'm going to click the notification and now I'm going to press latest and it's done it. Now we're going to press the plus button and do a search. Now usually if you're going to have multiple clicks, you'll need to put a wait between each click so that it doesn't crash. So I'm going to put a wait of 2 seconds and then I'm going to create a new click action. Identify an app. Again, recent apps key for me. Or you can navigate how you want. You can press the home button and open apps like this, but because I was already in the app. So I'm going to scroll down the notification area and click UE control again. I'm going to click the search button here. And again, it's identified that I've clicked that button. So click the start buttons in the top corner and click save changes, which unfortunately is covered up by the floating button in this case. And then again a wait before next action. I'm going to put 2 seconds. We're going to add another UE interaction and I think we'll go paste this time, and you can either paste the clipboard text or custom. I'm going to put custom. I don't know, what should we search for? I don't know. Let's just think of an example. Gallery. Clear existing content is usually a good box to tick, and then press OK. Again, dots in the corner and save changes. Recent apps key. I'm just going to close the keyboard and go to something that isn't the tab. I'm going to press the floating button. It's clicked the search and it's going to paste gallery. There you go. So what we've done there is we've clicked 2 buttons and we've pasted some text, and it was custom text, and we chose what we were going to type. Now then, there are lots and lots of other examples, of course. That we can click. I'm just going to charge my phone. There we go. I only told you that because I wasn't sure if there was going to be a massive pop-up in the middle of the screen. Now then, there are other things that we can do, like we just discussed. We can go back into MacroDroid and have a look at the options. So again, UE, interaction. Got long click, we've got copy, we've got cut, we've got paste, and gestures and so on. But you need to know the coordinates for the gesture. So what we're going to do is we're going to go home screen and swipe down your notification area, press settings. Scroll down, all the way down. I'm just going to move this floating button slightly. About. And then click build number 7 times. I've already done this, and if you've got developers options already, then you don't have to do this little bit. Then go back, and on stock Android, it would normally be here between about and update, but it isn't in my case. So press System and Updates on a Huawei device and Honor, and then Developer Options, and then scroll down to Show Taps, not Show Tabs, it's near Show Taps, that's why it's in my head. Show Pointer Location, so this needs to be on for you to get the coordinates. If you can't find it, go back to your settings and search for Pointer Location, and it's here. Click it and it'll take you down to that. Then you go to MacroDroid again, and you've got these boxes here to fill in. So this is where you're starting off. So if I long click here somewhere and just get a coordinate, what are we doing? Oh, you've got to be very quick to see them. I'm just gonna, there we go. So I've got an x of minus 0.083. Oh, that's interesting. It's not letting me type it. It's a while since I've actually done this. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong numbers. Oh, I am sorry. I'm looking at the wrong numbers. It's these numbers here that you need. I'm looking at the other ones. Silly me. So 375x. So I'm here. 375. And y. It doesn't matter. It can be anywhere you want, really. I'm just doing this as an example anyway. 230 I'm going to go. No, I'm going to go 240. And we're going to... So X is along the screen this way and Y is down. I was told to remember because Y has a tail that goes down. That's how it's up and down, I was told to remember it. So let's put 375 in here. So it'll just go down instead, and I'm going to put 2700. Yeah. And then press that. The OK button. So I'm going to just turn these off. I'm going to copy that and put it above. And I'm going to change it to 5 seconds. 7 seconds will do. And turn that one off. And turn that one off. So it's only going to run this wait 7 seconds that's here. And this bottom one. So dots again in the corner and save changes. Press the home screen. Now I've got a screen drawer app which should show you the gesture, and I can't remember what I've done with it. Here it is. Have I got a white background? Have I got an app with a white background that I can draw on? Oh, that's clear anyway, we can see that. Let's undo that. Right, I'm just going to turn the drawer off for a second. And press the floating button and allow the draw. So in a second or so, we should see it draw on the screen. No, I can't see it drawing on the screen. Interesting. What have I done? We should see a yellow line. No, I drew that just then. I didn't mean to do. Why is that doing? I wonder if I slow it down. Right, so the duration's 250 milliseconds at the moment, so let's put it 500. Let's change this up a bit. Let's put 500 and 600. And let's change this to 1000 to 15. 670 is 1800. So that should cover a bigger surface area. So let's just double check that's going to work. Ah, there you go, it's worked. See that yellow line is a straight line. Oh, it's not straight as in top to bottom, but it's sort of a neat line is what I was looking for. So that has actually worked. I think what I did before was draw something that was off the screen. Now then, I need to... Let's just go back to MacroDroid. We can alter this now down a little bit. So this is how it's working anyway. So let's put 450 to 450, so it should be a straight line downwards now. And let's put 700 to... that's 1560 is the highest number, isn't it? Let's put 1500. That's going to work, isn't it? And then press OK and save changes from here. And then again, home button for me. Oh, I've done it wrong. So we've got the line from previously. Let's just give it a second to see. There you go. It's working. So, that... Oh, I'm not used to this screen drawing app. That's how we do that. I'm just gonna... I've noticed the notification is popping up and it's a little bit frustrating. It's called heads up notification, that's what's happening. It's popping up over where I was trying to get it to draw banners. It's normally called heads up, but it's banners in this case, so we'll just do that. Now then, I've got a game app where I'm going to just show you. So I'm going to open this in the Play Store and show you what it is. It's the Easter eggs. So these are little games. Let's just go to Android. Now then, I can't remember what version it was. Marshmallow and Lollipop. Let's do this. So Lollipop has a little game on it. So if you happen to be on Lollipop, you don't need this app, because it's built in. But I've done it anyway because I'm not on Lollipop. I'm on Android 10, which is Q, I believe. I'll double check. But so this game, so we can make this button into a clicker for this game. So we're going to do that. We're going to go UI interaction and configure and click. So it's no longer a gesture. Identify an app, press OK. Again, recent apps, back in here. And then it doesn't matter where we click. Let's just move that out of the way. If I get it in the middle, it'll be easier. Now the MacroDroid isn't detecting it. The reason is because this game, alike with others, are put on custom canvases, and if they're on a custom canvas, that means that MacroDroid can't see it, so it won't work on every game. So I'm just going to press anywhere to try and get MacroDroid to detect it, because I did it before. How did I do it? Do you know what? I can't remember. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the back button and MacroDroid detected that, of course. So we go back in here. had it before. I did it before, I just can't do it now. I got MacroDroid to detect this game. Will that do it? No, don't erase. It's going mad on me. No, it's not detecting that game. I had it before as well. Give us a minute. Let's just see if we get it going. What can I get it to click? That's it. So it's picked up the coordinates now. So if I save the changes, I'm going to do shake. I'm going to get rid of this floating button now. I'm going to do shake. So every time I shake the device, it's going to press lollipop. Oh, it's... It's not doing it. I've done it wrong somehow. Let's have a look. Let's go back to the last one. Oh, look at that. It's turned off. Right, so this new bar here says it's been disabled. So to enable it, you press in the top corner and press enable. And then it's back on. But I didn't do that. I made a mistake. So now if I shake it, or I press the floating button, it'll click this game. So that's how you do it. So I hope that was useful to everybody. I'm hoping the sound works this time. I don't know at the time of recording, of course. I'll know when I've sorted it out. But I'm very sorry for the last recording of this video. I'm hoping this one's more useful. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.